Welcome back to your 30 days of yoga, and day 5 we are going to get started down on our backs. And of course having your 2 blocks with you ready if you need it throughout your practice today. Just extending legs long or keeping a bend in the knees if that feels better for your lower back. You're starting to notice the points of your body resting on the earth. Back of the head, shoulder blades, back of the arms, back of the hands. Maybe some of your mid-back. Maybe there's a little space in that natural curve towards your lower back. And feeling the glutes, the back of the thighs, the calves, the heels. And can you take a deep inhale in through the nose and just feel that connection become firmer with the earth as your body expands. And then can you let the rest of your front body fall into that deep connection, making it heavier as you start to let go of any hold over your muscles, sinking the body down into the earth. And here, just holding your awareness on your breath, not trying to change it at all, just observing. Notice if you're naturally breathing in through the nose or through the mouth. Notice the parts of your body it reaches. Maybe you just feel it entering towards the collarbones. Noticing if you can feel it in the chest, or if you feel the belly rising and falling. Maybe the shoulders lift slightly. Maybe the breath's super shallow this morning and you're not noticing much movement of the breath through the body at all. On day 3, we looked at our body in space. As we connect and become aware of how it feels to be in our body moving with awareness, today we really focus on not only our body in space, but our body in connection with our breath, with movement. So first, in the stillness, just really starting to connect to your breath. If you're not already, can you start to draw your breath in and out through your nose? This helps calm the body. Just notice as you observe the breath, it may naturally begin to slow and regulate. And if you're not already, can you start to draw your breath first all the way down into the belly, expanding the belly like a big balloon. And let the belly relax, let the navel fall back down to the spine. 2 more belly breaths. Inhale, expand the belly, press the belly button up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And just let it go, let the belly soften. 1 more deep breath into belly. And let it go, let it soften. So I just want you to focus on the chest, on the expansion of the rib cage as you inhale deep into the heart. And then let the rib cage contract, let go of any hold as you exhale. 2 more deep into heart, inhale. And exhale. One more, breathing into the chest. And exhale, release. And joining the two together, we inhale to belly. Inhale into the chest. And then release first from the chest. Release first from the belly. From the belly. We inhale first to belly. All the way into chest. And exhale from chest. Exhale from belly. Last round, inhaling into belly. Into chest. And exhaling from chest. Exhaling from belly. And just keeping with this rhythm as we inhale, we're floating the arms up and overhead. Breathing all the way up to chest, maybe to the base of the throat. And as we exhale, we first release from the throat, from the chest, from the belly, as arms float back down by our side. 2 more, inhaling into belly, into chest, arms rise overhead. And exhale, palms float back down, fingertips brush across the ceiling. We release from the belly. 1 more, inhale. And exhale to release. And from here, just starting to draw both of the knees in towards the chest, give them a nice tight squeeze. And releasing both the soles of the feet down to the earth, bringing the heels in towards the glutes so the fingertips just brush the heels of the feet. Feet are hip distance apart, preparing for a bridge pose here. Press into the palms, the forearms, tucking the tail under, feel the whole spine start to ground towards the mat, and using the inhale breath to expand the front of the body as we lift the hips up high towards the sky. And we exhale, beginning from the upper back all the way down to lower back. We reconnect vertebrae by vertebrae as we lower the hips back down. Relax the glutes at the bottom, and we inhale, send the tail under. Feel the body with breath open through the front body. And exhale first from the chest lowers just like a balloon, deflating. Exhale all the way from the belly. We sink back to the earth with no air to hold us up. Nice, 1 more, inhale. And exhale, release. This time adding in the arms, we inhale, hips lift, fingertips float up and overhead. Exhale, releasing all the way back down, arms float back down by your sides. Good, 2 more, inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, rise. And coming to a hold here at the very top. Use your next exhale, keep the hips high but release your hands back down by your sides. Option here to interlace the hands by the lower back. Maybe walking the shoulder blades in a little closer towards one another. Find a deepen opening through the chest. Think about sending knees forward, heart presses back behind. Gentle squeeze into the glutes. 2 more breaths to hold strong here. Beautiful, releasing the bind of the hands, we reconnect the spine all the way back down to the mat. Hugging both knees into the chest. Arms come out into a T position, take a breath in. Then as you exhale, we hover the knees over towards the right. Maybe gaze to left fingertip. Exhale, knees float back through center. Exhale, we hover over to the left. Inhale, knees float through center. Exhale, hovering to center. Hovering to the left. Inhale, float center. Exhale, hover to the right here. Through center, inhale. Then exhale, dropping over to the left to hold, gazing to right fingertips. Again, taking that option to extend the top leg, binding left hand to the blade edge of right foot. We start to draw that right hip down, extending, lengthening through the side body. We become aware of our breath in our twist. We inhale, trying to expand even though it feels restricted. And then we exhale, navel to spine. We twist deeper, maybe that right hip draws further down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, right hip draws down, right shoulder gets heavier as we twist. And then releasing long leg. Strong through belly, we float knees back through center. And then hugging knees into chest, maybe finding a little rock and roll along the lower back, maybe forward and back along the spine, noticing whatever feels good here, a little roll out through the hips. And then we're coming to rise up to a seat, crossing the ankles, we find our tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're really checking in with our breath through our cat-cow spine here. I want you to think about every time you're opening through the front of the body, it's an inhale breath. And every time we cave in, no matter what pose we're in, what movement, we're exhaling because we're compressing the breath out from the lungs. So using your inhale breath, we expand and open the body, lots of space for breath to enter. And then we exhale, draw the tail under, chin to chest, we press out. Inhale, belly low as we open through the chest. Exhale, leading with tailbone, remembering those cues from day 3, and we draw chin to chest. It's moving here in your own time, warming up the spine, bringing awareness to our breath in that expansion and that contraction through our body. Finding your last round here. And we draw the hips back towards the heels, finding a narrow child's pose again. Head can find your block if that feels good for you. And giving a little bit of love to the back of the body. So even here, we may be in a contracted position. Feel all that space that opens up down your back chain. So on your inhale breath, can you think about breathing into your lower back? Breathing into upper back. And exhaling from upper back. Exhaling from lower. 2 more rounds, inhaling into lower back. Into upper back. Exhaling from upper back. Exhaling from lower. Nice, 1 more inhale. And exhale. And using your next inhale breath, start to circle the arms high, ground into the shins as we rise the hips from the heels. Palms meet up and overhead. And as you exhale, we dive forward, ground the crown, hands find the heels of the feet, tuck the chin, rabbit pose. Take a breath into back body. Then exhale, hips draw back towards the heels. We reach fingertips forward. Using your inhale breath, curl forward to your low plank, toes tuck under, strong through core as you exhale, lower to belly. We expand through front body, baby cobra, inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Pass through tabletop, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. 2 more rounds just like this. Rise high to the knees, inhale, palms circle overhead. Exhale, we dive forward, hands to the heels, rabbit pose, tuck the chin, crown ground. Take a breath into back body. Exhale, hips draw back towards the heels. Fingertips reach forward. We roll forward to our low plank. Inhale. Exhale, elbows brush beside the rib cage. Rise to your cobra. Inhale, elbows drawing tight, shoulders open. Exhale, release. Pass through table. Inhale. Exhale, hips draw back towards the heels. Rising tall, circle arms high, inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, crown grounds. Breath into back body. Exhale, hips draw to the heels, fingertips reach forward. Curling forward through the spine, inhale, tuck the toes under. Exhale, lower to belly. Rising to cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Pass through tabletop, inhale. Tuck the toes, active child. We press to our downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to warm the backs of the legs, warm and strengthen through the shoulders. Checking back into all of those points from day 3 where you find your most comfortable dog. Feeling that groundedness through the palms, but that rebound of lightness come back into the body. Not forgetting that activation through the inner thighs, that wrap of the upper arms in towards one another, and giving the head a nice big shake here. And using your next inhale, we're floating the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Moving with breath. Exhale, we tap the right toes back down. Nice and strong through lower belly. Inhale, float right leg high, extend. Exhale, gentle contraction as we tap the toe. One more, inhale, float right leg high. Exhale, tapping right toe down. Taking it to the left leg, we inhale, left leg floats high, keeping hips square. Exhale, we tap left toe. Inhale, float high. Exhale, left toe taps. One more, inhale. Exhale, release. Rising high onto the tiptoes, inhale. Draw the heels down as you exhale. We're walking hands back towards the toes, finding a forward fold, back of the mat. Belly to thighs, tuck the chin, crown drops down, hands to our blocks or to the earth. Lifting halfway, inhale, we expand through front of the body. We compress the breath out as we exhale, fold. Ground the feet, circle arms high, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, hands walk forward. We find our plank. Option to keep the knees lifted this time, or maybe we lower them down. Shifting weight forward, inhale. Lower to belly, exhale. Rising to cobra, inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, hips press high, downward facing dog. Floating right leg high, inhale. We tap the toes, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale to tap. Inhale, right leg floats high. Curling knee to nose. Exhale, we step the foot through between the hands, lowering the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms rise, we find our low lunge. As we exhale, we ground the hands, lengthen the right leg long to fold. Inhale, rise, low lunge, strong through belly to lift. We open the front body. Exhale, we fold in, compress the breath out. One more. Inhale, rise to low lunge. Exhale, we forward, lengthen right leg long. Re-lunge into right knee as you inhale. Tuck the left toes, step forward to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Big breath in, full opening through front body. Arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, we step to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift to the tiptoes. Exhale, hands walk back towards the toes, forward fold back of the mat. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high to rise, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walking hands forward, we find our plank. Knees or toes lower to belly. Inhale, cobra, maybe rising to upward facing dog. Exhale, hips lift high, downward facing dog. Floating through the left leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left toes tap beside right foot. Inhale, float high. Exhale to tap. Inhale, left leg long. Curling knee to nose. Exhale, we step the foot through between the hands. Right knee lowers, untuck toes. Rise to your low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, we fold, ground into the left heel, hands ground. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lunge. Lower ribcage in, shoulders soft. Exhale, we fold, lengthen, left leg long. Inhale, we lunge into the left knee, frame the foot. Tuck the right toes, exhale, breath, we fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Ground the feet, circle arms high, inhale, palms connect. Exhale, thumbs draw to heart center. Take a full breath in. Exhale, releasing hands down by your side, just observing here how your energy is feeling by having deep connection and awareness with your breath and matching that to this precise movement. Full flow of counterbalancing forward and back through the spine. Expanding and contracting. And grounding into feet, lift through inner arches, inhale, arms float high. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Remember using your blocks here if you need, lift halfway, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to your downward facing dog. Lifting high on tiptoes, inhale. Exhale, hands walk back towards the toes. Find your forward fold back of the mat. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Arms float high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Long through spine, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walking forward to your plank. Taking your vinyasa, inhale, weight shifts forward. Exhale, 90-degree bend at the elbows to lower. Rise into cobra, maybe upward dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time we're floating right leg high, inhale. But as we exhale, we're contracting even deeper as we draw knee to nose, shoulders draw forward over the fingertips. We can do this from left knee. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, curling knee to nose. Step the foot through between the hands. Finding our crescent lunge, or option again to lower the knee. Circling arms high, inhale. As we exhale, arms draw behind, fingertips reach behind. We arrowhead forward over the thigh. Inhale, rise to crescent lunge. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale to rise. Exhale, arrowhead. Take a breath to the crown of the head. Then exhale, frame the foot. Hands to blocks if we need. We're finding our pyramid pose. Start to lengthen through the right leg. Maybe shorten your stance. Back foot's on a 45-degree angle. And try not to lock out through that right knee. Maybe here we just start to begin to find length through the spine. Otherwise we start to fold belly to the thigh. Tuck the chin. Crown of the head's drawing towards the toes. Keeping the right hip drawing back, left hip forward. We again press into pinky toes, lift through the inner arches of the feet. Zipping on through inner thighs. Find a little bit of length as you inhale. Refold as you exhale. And softening into the right knee, we step forward to our forward fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Arms float high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, hands plant, step back to downward facing dog. Lifting high on tiptoes, inhale. Walking hands back towards the toes, forward fold, back of mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Floating arms high, inhale, palms meet. Dive to fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, nice and strong through core. See if you can keep the hips as still as possible as we walk forward to that plank. Shifting weight forward, inhale, lower to belly, exhale. Rising to your cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, find downward facing dog. Floating left leg high, inhale. Compressing knee to nose, exhale, weight draws forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. We ground the foot between the hands. Crescent lunge, inhale, or our low lunge, ground the knee. fingertips sweep high. As we exhale, long through torso, we fold over left thigh. Inhale to open. Exhale to close in. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Take a breath in to crown of head, reach bright through fingertips. Then exhale, release, frame the foot again, grab your blocks if you need. We lengthen the left leg, maybe shorten the stance, right foot comes in a little. Back toes on a 45-degree angle, left leg is long, we lengthen through the spine, inhale. Exhale, we shift to fold forward, keep left hip towards the center line of your mat. Not dumping into the inner edges of feet, we press to the outer edges. And as though your heels are magnetized towards one another, we ignite the inner thighs. One more breath to lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold in forward. Nice, soften into the left knee. We step forward to our fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Circle arms high to rise, inhale, palms connect overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Releasing left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Feeling the breath here. Maybe it feels easier to breathe deeper. Breathing into belly, into chest. And circling arms high, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive to fold. I'm just holding here in a dangle, maybe hands to the elbows, maybe hands come to step or be placed for the foot to step on top of the palms, hands under feet. And here in your fold, can you just bring a little love to the back body once again, breathing into lower back. Breathing into upper back. Then exhale, draw navel to spine, press out from lower back. Contract the rib cage. Maybe nose draws a little closer in towards the knees. And then releasing wherever you are, starting to bend into the knees. We're bringing our glutes all the way down to the mat. I'm just finding a forward fold here to finish. If you feel it uncomfortable in your lower back, we bring the block underneath our seat. As always, to help tilt the hips forward. Second block can come behind the knees. And grounding into each sit bone wherever you are, flexing through the toes, reaching the arms overhead, draw lower ribcage in. Then exhale, lift up and over the thighs to release all the way forward. Maybe hands don't quite touch the toes. I should have asked you to get your strap before. If you do have your strap, we can hook the strap around the feet. Let's let the head hang heavy here. Again, still opening through the front of the back. Often when we focus on our breath, we're thinking about the front body. Continuing to use the breath to open through back body to finish. And gently starting to rise. We lower all the way back down to the spine. We can keep the legs straight for a bit of extra effort through the core, or bend into the knees as we tuck the tail under, vertebrae by vertebrae. We land on our back. Then full body stretch, arms reach up and overhead. Breathing down to toes, point out through the toes, stretch through the fingers. And then releasing arms down by your side, drawing shoulder blades under again. I always invite you to take any final movements that feel good for your body here. And bringing the body again, meaning where we started in complete stillness. No control over the breath here, just observing maybe a non-attached comparison to how the breath was at the start, where the breath is now. Just observing how profound this practice is, how it can change the inner workings of our body, how we can reach what we may not have control of through movement and intention, to actually gain some control of what's going on inside of us. Intentionally calming the body without stressing it, by still exercising our muscles. Not only do we calm the breath in that way, we calm our whole nervous system. We calm our digestive system, that inner seat of all our health, so it can function in balance, in harmony. So when we are stressed, all the attention goes to the stressor. Our body can't do its normal everyday workings. Once you've finished observing, just allow yourself to drift into Savasana. Letting your beautiful intent and connection to breath filter through the rest of your being to find rest. Constant expansion and contraction. Our breath, a great metaphor for life itself. And taking this new tool, this new layer of awareness with you for the rest of our 30 days together, and also into your life, the situations off of the mat, taking time and moments to just remember that you're breathing. Notice how you're breathing, and if you can just take a few breaths to maybe alter that to be more beneficial for your body, your mind, your systems. If it's a little bit short and sharp, and you deepen, keeping the body in peace and presence. We're going to finish our practice here on our backs, so as always, do remain. Otherwise, drawing palms to touch, thumbs to our third eye center, repeating in your own mind, I create my own reality. Bringing thumbs to your lips, I speak my truth. And bringing thumbs to your heart, I follow my heart. Well done for completing your day 5 flow. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.